What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. I think this is the longest I've gone without uploading in probably, I don't know, years. And I'm sorry, try to do my best to explain why. I know you guys are always super understanding, but it kills me because I really do get a lot of satisfaction and happiness out of uploading for you guys and seeing all the positive comments. And when I'm able to make your guys' day with video, it usually makes mine. Posted briefly on Twitter, I've been struggling with a really annoying tonsil issue, and it's actually kind of, I'd say, chronic at this point. It's like the third time this tonsil's acted up on me. At this point, I probably need to have them removed because it's been such an ongoing issue, but basically my left tonsil just keeps flaring up, and this time it's so bad, but I was barely able to talk. So in addition to dealing with that, I tried to rest, and then resting, my back started giving me issues because my back doesn't like it when I'm not moving around and doing stuff. And everything hurts to eat, so I stopped eating and drinking things, so that I felt even worse. Like a black hole of tonsil problems. So it sucks because, you know, we've had 5 weeks back to back of pretty much an event every single weekend, and we were planning to take some time off this week anyway. But instead, it just feels like it's kind of been a waste of time. Going to the shop for the first time since before Seattle. It's Thursday. You guys probably aren't going to see this till Friday because I don't predict I'm going to be able to do too much today. I just miss wrenching on stuff, and the new shop's pretty set up right now. Even though I'm getting there after hours, I just want to tinker. Once again in this video, I have partnered with Omaze. This time they're giving you a chance to win their biggest prize yet, a beautiful 7-bedroom, 6-bath Miami home that's worth $2.6 million, or the alternative of getting $1.8 million cash. Buy a lot of 240s with that. This Miami house that they're giving away is absolutely beautiful. It was just built in 2020. It's super modern. Between the location and the size of this place, I would trade mine for it in a heartbeat. All you have to do to be the next winner is go to omaze.com/LZ. And the best part is every donation goes to help the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Every 34 minutes, Make-A-Wish is able to make some kid's dream come true. Not only does granting these wishes for kids with critical illnesses give them courage, it also inspires hope in the medical volunteers, families, friends, and communities all around them. So for your chance to win a stunning new dream house worth $2.6 million or $1.8 million cash, go to omaze.com/LZ. Enter now and feel great knowing that your donation helps to go support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Once again, it's just omaze.com/LZ, and I want to give a massive thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Good luck. Before I jump into the first project, I thought I'd give you guys a quick little update on the shop. Can't remember if you guys have seen the cabinets installed, but it's kind of funny because it looks almost identical to what I did at the old shop. We're still just kind of unboxing things and getting stuff situated, but it's cool starting to see kind of the workflow of having these lifts here and then having this side for flat ground workspace. Gonna be doing some stuff on the interior of the 34 today, so I figured it'd be nice to have all this area to finally be able to open doors in peace. Where at the old shop we were always fighting, just hitting the door on stuff, and just always crowded for space. So to just have nice flat workspace, I'm super stoked about having on this side of the shop. Got this cool little setup from Uline. Plan is to use all the pegboard and stuff in here to organize all our vibrant fittings and all the little doodads we use when we're fabricating lines or dealing with fittings and all that stuff. Stoked on that. Haven't shown you guys the new fancy AC machine we have. I got it from the homies over at Benpack. I'm super excited about that. You know, one of the things whenever we're doing engine swaps or anything, it was always annoying having to go drive somewhere to get the AC charged. Having our own machine is going to be key. Also for builds, we got a bunch of these nice little like rolly carts. So if we're ever like tearing down parts or something from a car, we can keep everything contained to one little unit like this rather than having it spread out and taking up counter space. So trying to start off with some cool organizational plans so that way as we kind of launch into full force in this shop, we'll be squared away. I told you guys we're going to be doing some work on the interior of this thing. I'm going to be taking out the door panels. You have any guesses why? I've had these sitting in my office for a while now. I just haven't had time to tinker. So today, finally, the 34 is going to get some Gana doors. Enjoy your last look at the basic looking mirrors. I balled out and got the bigger version of my silver box that I always use. Knowing that this shop I'm going to be rolling tools around a lot, I just wanted a fresh new box to work out of, and this one's got a bunch of empty space for me to throw stuff in, which I'm going to do once I get a little more settled. But literally haven't even used this box yet, so I'm pumped to start tinkering. Probably would have done it a long time ago if it wasn't for this one piece in here. This cover actually goes like beneath the door panel, and to properly remove it you have to pull the door panel out, and I haven't wanted to do that because I haven't had space. Fun thing about this car, even though it's like way out of the realm of stuff I normally work on, it is at heart just a Nissan, so have a little bit more confidence going at certain things than I would otherwise. Just stuff with this car is so expensive, so I always get terrified working on it that I'm going to break something that I can't replace easily. Come on. And it has been removed. Probably one of the cleanest behind the door panel S chassis I've ever seen. It's cool that it's all paint matched too. A lot of times you'll see on the fancy color cars, it'll just be like a flat black instead, like the engine bays are. But even the zinc underneath, everything looks so good on this car. I'm happy I got a nice one. I do wish I had some speakers to change out while I was in here. These aren't looking like the best things I could have bumping. I'm at an annoying standstill because I don't have the pigtail, since Generator mirrors are powered, that goes from the mirror to the factory Nissan plug. But I do have kind of like a generic Generator flying lead. I just need the plug and I don't feel like cutting them off the stock mirrors because R34. So I'm gonna see if I can find a set of S14 mirrors at my house, or maybe another set of S chassis mirrors that have the same plug, instead of cutting the ones off for the 34 mirrors. Fortunately, that means no Generators are going on right now. Of course, nothing's ever easy. I decided to just give up and splice into the wires, but then as soon as I got the Generators hooked up, I realized that these motors don't work. It looks like maybe they were broken at some point. I did get these for about 1/3 of market price, so I'm not super mad that they don't work. I guess one fun thing about Generators that I can tell you guys, the only thing that's usually different on them is the base plates. So this thing, everything else internally is the same. So I have enough sets here that I'm just gonna rob the motors from just kind of like a thrashed Evo set that I have laying around to put in these. I knew I got these for a good deal and I expected something to be broken in them, but not really concerned. Finished playing surgeon on the mirrors. Just gotta pop a glass back in, now we should be good to go. I went and put in my best set of blue glass, and of course the 2-day mirror install strikes again. The little thing that pushes in broke off, so I'm gonna have to super glue another one on, dang it. So we've got before and after. I love how the blue glass looks. Paint matches really well. Blue glass looks baller. Need to clean them, but I'm super happy with it. Unfortunately, I broke one of the little thingies on the other set of blue glass for this side, and I'll probably super glue it, so it'll be all right, but big sad. It's kind of funny because one of the things I wanted to do in this video, it just kind of shows how optimistic I was with my timing. I thought I was gonna have time to pull both subframes off this car and make like a full build list for this car. Something I still want to do, I just might not be able to do it in this video, so I'll probably be in the next one. Just want to throw the car up on the lift, see what's actually damaged on it, and make a parts list to get some stuff ordered so I can start drifting that car. I'm excited for it. Old shop is starting to look like an inventory warehouse already. You notice all these boxes just scattered around. On Monday, this place is actually going to be getting the lower halves of the walls painted Drift HQ green. And then the following week, the guys are going to move in here and Drift HQ is going to be operating in this building. Which, by the way, I haven't talked to you guys about pretty much at all since we made the video. The amount of support, the amount of positive comments, it was just overwhelming, and it was really freaking cool to see. Record-breaking traffic to the site, tons of great ideas, tons of people with cool niche companies hitting up Duarte that already he's spotted so many that we want to stock on the site, so that's super cool. We got a lot of big things coming with Drift HQ. Right now we're just focusing on getting product on the shelves. We've got a lot already, but I wanted to be a one-stop shop, so if we ever need anything, it's on the shelf. Might see these things in the background, and I've shown this on Twitter already, but I feel like I should throw one of these together to show you what's inside. So what you guys will see here, looks like we're assembling some sort of part for a car, right? Got a big chunk of billet, got some industrial steel components. When you hold this stuff, you will see what I mean. It is as freaking heavy duty as it can get. All this stuff's made in the USA. We even got a handful of nice zinc coated bolts. So what we're gonna be assembling is gonna look very cool. And there you have it. The very first, or technically I should say the second ever, LZMFG Viper chair. You'll notice we've got the tall version and then we've got the short version. I'm gonna keep it real simple. So story behind me in these chairs, I got the Facebook ads popping up all over the place. I saw that Matt Mormon did a video with them, but I was convinced that this little ring here was just like gonna be ding territory for cars and stuff. What I didn't realize, until I visited my detail friend Billy over in Tampa, that it's actually a footrest. So It's intended to put your feet on, and it's really freaking comfortable. When you buy cars too, it doesn't naturally end up hitting them as I thought it would. The selling point for me on these chairs, you guys know I have a lot of back issues. A stool with the back, best invention ever. It's extremely comfortable, even though it's just like a little pad. It just feels great. We had a couple samples that we've been using here at the shop for a while, and we've been fighting over them. They're the best chairs. So good that I want to do my own custom one. So what this is that would be different than your standard Viper chair, I decided to black everything out. So it's got a really nice wrinkle black finish with all the zinc plated bolts. I wanted it to be very durable, but I also wanted it to be not too flashy because it got greasy or whatever. I didn't want it to look gross in the shop. So we have this sick billet center aluminum section, but pretty much everything else other than the casters is all wrinkle black. And I opted to put a tool tray on all of them. I found that it works really convenient for putting products if you're detailing in here, I don't know, a drink, tools, obviously. And then because no one deserves to have a back in pain, every single one that I am selling will come with a backrest. So this is my own custom version of their chair. In case you didn't make the connection, I actually did the color scheme after the Turbo S. Thought about doing like a crazy fade, but for our shop, I just wanted it to be nice, clean, simple, and sleek, and I knew that it would kind of go in whatever garage you guys have. I'm not exaggerating when I say these things aren't cheap, but it will be the last chair you ever buy. They are so freaking good. Everything about them is so heavy duty. I know the Viper guys have told me a lot of their customers are actually heavier set guys that can't use normal chairs because they'll just purely break. These things aren't gonna break. You can tell they are still adjustable by height, but the way that it works, it's like a little bicycle clamp, and then it threads in to adjust height, so it's purely mechanical. There's no hydraulics or anything to fail. Tall one's great for welding. I think that's actually how these guys started out, or high tables, counters, etc. And then the low one's sick for detailing if you're doing a brake job. We've used the heck out of them. I did make a very small batch of these. If you guys are interested, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put them live on Tuesday. That'll give me some time to take some photos and post some social stuff about them, but I wanted to show you them. I'm just like super freaking excited about them. The stitching, embroidery came out so good on them, and they just look freaking rad. I think we're gonna use some without the rolly wheels upstairs in the little lounge too, because they look so cool. Make sure you mark your calendars for Tuesday at 4 p.m. because I have a feeling these things are gonna go fast. I'll make sure to post more info maybe in another video if you guys have any questions or you wanna see anything about them. You guys are gonna love these things. Oh, and another thing that I didn't even remember to mention, 5 casters. I don't know who thought of that. It is the best thing in the world. This thing glides like butter on ice. You guys might have seen on Twitter, I'm a big log guy now, and I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to know about my log, so we're gonna unbox my log. My log came via freight in 3 boxes. Look at this freaking log. You know how there's that meme, it's like, your log and then the log she told you not to worry about? This looks like the log she told you not to worry about. This thing is freaking log, but I don't know if I'm gonna go into full detail on this log in today's video. I think I'm just gonna leave you with my big blue log, and then maybe this weekend we'll play with the log and like see what the log does and stuff. You guys might already know what the log does. If you do, I just wanna see your comment down in the description, but wrong answers only. You don't wanna let all the people that aren't log conscious understand what the pure power of this log is. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you with that. We got some footage from the Griots stop that we did on Sunday. Then we do a sick burnout on their lot, so I figured I'd throw that at the end of this video. Sorry I didn't work on cars and wound up spending 2 days installing Ganadors on my 34. Great day back in the shop. I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. I'll see you soon.
Oh, some time's going up now. Let's go.